Everyone, it's Gina Michak, favorite foodie and custom dessert designer from Gina's Kitchen. I'm also a kids cooking demonstrator at the Manassas Park Community Center. So today I'm going to do something that I would normally do in person for the kids, and that is decorate a fun summer themed cupcake. And today I have two. And normally in my in-person classes, I teach the kids how to make a simple buttercream frosting. Some people call it frosting, some people call it buttercream, but I just call it all good butter deliciousness. We do have some shortening in it, some butter, and powdered sugar. Now the key for these two fun cupcakes is you can take one frosting and flavor it two different ways so that you can have two different fun cupcakes. So I'm going to talk to you about the cupcakes we're going to make. It is summer, and one of the things that we like to do in the summer is sit around a campfire or fire pit and make s'mores. Well, if you want to take your s'more flavor indoors for a fun cupcake, we can do that. So this morning I have a s'mores cupcake. It's a chocolate cupcake with marshmallow buttercream, graham cracker crumbs, graham cracker pieces, and a piece of a chocolate bar on top. The secret to this is I've filled it, I don't know if you can see that, in the baking process I filled it with a giant marshmallow. So that was pretty quick and easy, and I can tell you how to do that right now. Take your favorite chocolate cupcake recipe, bake it with about 5 minutes left on the baking time. Pop in marshmallows into the cupcake. Continue baking as usual, and they will melt beautifully inside your cupcake. So that is one flavor cupcake we're going to make today. The other flavor cupcake, we are going to do a fun Pina Colada themed cupcake. Adults, moms and dads, grandparents who are watching, if you want to use real Pina Colada flavors, you can. But to make it family and kid friendly, we will be using extracts. So pick up your coconut extract and your rum extract, and you're going to take your frosting and you're going to add a teaspoon of each so you get the Pina Colada flavor. You'll also sprinkle that with some coconut. But let's start off now by making a basic buttercream frosting. I've already put 1 stick or half a cup of butter in the mixing bowl. I happen to have one of these giant mixers. I actually have 2 because, of course, I'm a baker. But anyway, if you don't have a standing mixer, that's okay. You can use a regular hand mixer too. That works. And in a pinch, I have done that in my in-person classes. This kind of shocks the kids. They've never seen anything this big, and they're used to the hand mixer. So hand mixers work just fine. I use this because it makes it go a little bit faster. So I have a half a cup of butter in the bowl already, and we are going to take a half a cup of vegetable shortening. And let me just measure that out. And you can do this with all butter. So if you want to do 1 cup of butter to the powdered sugar, you can. If you want, I usually do this because it gives it that nice crust at the end after it dries for a little bit. So we have that. We have a half a cup. I'm going to blend this together for a little bit. Okay, and I am doing enough to frost about a dozen cupcakes or a single layer cake. You would double these ingredients if you were doing more. So now we're going to do about 4 cups powdered sugar. And like I said, this is a basic recipe. You can add any flavor, extract, or liquid really if you want. I've used French vanilla creamer to flavor it. I've used coffee extract to flavor it. We're on 3 cups of powdered sugar. If I talk, I lose count. We have 4 cups powdered sugar. This really isn't rocket science. You just kind of want to play around with it. We're going to blend this up or whip it. And as that combines, I'm going to take 3 to 4 tablespoons of milk. And if I need more, I can always come back and add more. You want to get it to a fluffy consistency that you'll be able to spread or pipe. So today I'm also going to show you just a fast way to fill a piping bag. You certainly do not have to have a piping bag or any fancy tips to do these cupcakes. You can do them with an ice cream scoop by just scooping a scoop of powder of buttercream frosting on top, or you can simply spread it on with a knife or a spatula. Put that up enough. Give myself some workspace. Now, like I said, you can flavor this any flavor that you like. Normally at this point, I would add the vanilla extract that I typically use. You could use almond extract. If you're doing the s'mores cupcake, what you're going to do to flavor that is you're going to add a jar of marshmallow fluff. It's 7 ounces, so I would use the whole jar for 12 cupcakes because you want to make them nice, light, and fluffy. That'll give it the perfect amount of marshmallow sweetness while still being able to pipe it. Yeah, so I think this is about ready. So let's go ahead and pipe our s'mores cupcake and put that together. So we're going to take some of our frosting, and I already cut the tip, I already cut the end off of this. I was using it for practice. I already put the tip inside, cut the end at an angle, and fit your tip in, plunk it into a glass, a standing glass, so you can fill it neatly. So see how I kind of cupped it around the side of the glass? Then I'm going to fill it up just like so. And afterwards, the recipes for these frostings and the basic instructions for how to make the cupcakes will be up on my website from ginaskitchen.com. The Pina Colada cupcake is already up there. I will be posting the s'mores cupcake immediately after this. What we're going to do is we have a little indent where the marshmallow sunk in. So we are just going to fill that up. We're going to fill it up. And then I'm going to pipe around and give it a little top like that. So we have that. Don't forget, we would have put marshmallow fluff into this. The ingredients will be up on the website. We are going to take, I did a combination. I did some graham cracker sprinkles. These are crushed graham crackers already pre-purchased. You can crush your own. And then I took a little bit of a full graham cracker and my Hershey bar. And there you have a s'mores cupcake. So we have those. Now, imagine you're making a whole new batch of frosting. So you take your frosting. Let me wash my hands to get the graham crackers off. Okay, I'm back. Graham crackers gone. Okay, imagine you're making a whole new frosting. So you're going to do the same process. Butter, powdered sugar, your shortening. This time for the Pina Colada cupcake, you're going to add the coconut extract and the rum extract, a teaspoon of each for the amount that we just made. Again, this will be up on the website. Actually, it already is. You take the coconut and the rum, moms, dads, grandparents, adults. If you do want to kick this up a notch, you can add other flavors if you'd like. So we're going to start off with, I put these cupcakes in fun little cupcake holders. So I baked my vanilla cupcake just as you would any. You could use your own homemade recipe, use a cupcake liner, use a box mix, but I did vanilla to give it a basic flavor at the bottom of the cake. And then I put the frosting, which we are going to swirl this one as well. And remember, at this point, you would have already flavored it with the coconut and the rum. But hey, it's your cupcake. If you don't like a hint of rum, eliminate it. Keep the coconut in. If you don't like coconut, you could add pineapple. Pineapple is another great flavor that you can add for a pina colada cupcake. So then you're going to take your coconut and you're going to sprinkle the coconut on top. I have real maraschino cherries for the tops of mine. I know some kids might not like the maraschino cherry, so play around with it. If you find a fun candy that you want to top it off with, do that. You've got to have a fun umbrella topper when you have a pina colada or any type of fruity drink. So we add that to our cupcake, and voila, you have a perfect summer treat. These are perfect by the pool, which now we're all going to be hanging out at the pool, hopefully, sometime soon. If not, everybody has their own pools now because everybody ordered them. So have a pool party with your little pina colada cupcakes. Have a campfire party with your s'mores cupcakes. That, my friends, is what I have for you today. So if you are interested in these recipes, they will be at my website, fromginaskitchen.com.